Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell. How are you doing on this, Wednesday, November 13th, 2024? Hope you're doing very, very well. This is going to be a fun episode today, so I'm so excited to have you joining me today. Of course, if you are listening to the podcast, you are listening to Machine Embroidery with Kimberbell. But if you are watching this on YouTube, Facebook, or YouTube or Facebook, I should say now, because little bit of an announcement. It's no longer going to air on Instagram. I'm so sorry. We just had problems with that connection. So we're just going to focus this episode or this show in general on Facebook and YouTube from now on. So if you're on Instagram, come find us elsewhere, right? Anyway, if you are watching it in those areas, on those platforms, then you are watching What's New Wednesday. Who do I have joining me today? It looks like Michelle from Oregon City, Oregon. Hi. And Debbie from Ohio. Good morning. Reen from Maryland and Bonnie from Chester, Virginia. She says she's sewing while she's watching. I love that. That sounds perfect. Hi, Denise from White Lake, Michigan, and Marcia from the Texas Panhandle. Hello, Solvig from Norway and Cindy from Overcast, Tennessee. Hi, Mary from Michigan and Marianne from Cocoa, Florida, and the list goes on. So nice to have you here with me today. I've got a special guest joining us in a few minutes. I'm excited for you to maybe meet her for the first time, or maybe you've seen her in a few other places most recently. You'll know what I'm talking about here in just a moment. But before we go any further, and by the way, I do have winners of the giveaway from last Friday's punch needle launch. So you want to stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of sew and tell with Kimberbell. All right. Well, what have you guys been making? It's all about the Christmas right now, isn't it? So I found some pictures here that I just thought, this is inspiring, and it's what a lot of you are working on right now. So I think you're going to love it. Let me pull that up. Okay, how about Quilty Little Christmas? Quilty Little Christmas. Oh my gosh, we love it, don't we? Yes, we do. Here we go. Patty, she says, I just finished a Quilty Little Christmas. The details in the designs are stunning. Lovely project. Well, thank you, Patty. And I love how yours turned out. Looks fantastic. Let's take a closer look at Patty's designs right there. She used the background quilting, all the things. Absolutely love it, Patty. Thank you so much for sharing your pictures. Let's see who else is working on Quilty Little Christmas. This is from Donna. She says, took about a week from start to finish. I do want to adjust them to straighten them out, but otherwise I'm happy with them. Donna, they look fantastic. And Donna, I love how you also hung them on a door. That's what I love about these collage collections, these gallery walls, because boy, even on a door, doesn't that look great? And I'm really glad, Donna, that you also mentioned how long it took you. We often get asked, how long would something like this take? Well, she's saying about a week, and I would agree. Depending on how much time you spend on it each day. Some of you, you're just like you just go, and you could probably have it done in a day. I'm speaking to you, Fern. That's out there. My friend Fern. Anyway, really, really cool stuff. And I appreciate you, Donna, for sharing that. Okay, this one comes from Sharon. Sharon, she says, I'm so happy to have gotten this quilty ladder quilt complete. I added some extra blocks from Ginger's bench pillow and Jingle All the Way and Home for the Holidays. I'm super excited about it and can't wait to make a matching needle punch project. I love adding the matching needle minders to my quilts in one of the blocks, as in the last picture. Well, we got to see what Sharon's talking about, right? First of all, Sharon, I love that you always come up with like some really fun color schemes, like that little pop of purple that you put in there, Sharon. Let's take a look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And the other thing I love about that is that That image is showing how she put it into a ladder quilt. So if you're thinking 4 little mini quilts aren't your thing, think about combining them all in a ladder quilt like several people have done so far, and I'm loving it. So let's see what else Sharon is showing. Oh, the needle minder. Yes, this is the Quilty Little Christmas Coordinating Needle Minder. And as Sharon mentioned, she puts it in one of her final blocks. And let's take a look. There it is, right smack in the middle. Great, great idea. And of course, Sharon, I love how you brought in other Kimberbell projects, like you mentioned in your comment, to make it all come together personally for you. Great job. Okay, this one comes from Lakika. She says, all 4 quilts from Quilty Little Christmas done. Embellishments added too. She says, woo, many mistakes were made along the way, but I'm so happy with the outcome. They're beautifully designed to make such a fun wall collage. I still need to get frames for the pictures, but I couldn't wait to share the whole collection together. I can't decide which one of them is my favorite. Lakika, I totally hear you on that. Which is your favorite? I couldn't say either, but this looks fantastic. And you know what? I don't see one mistake on that, Lakika. Great, great job. And one more. Let's see. This was also turned into a ladder quilt. This is from Jackie, and she says that she just finished Quilty Little Christmas. Jackie, beautifully done. Beautifully done. Absolutely. Loved it. So thank you for sharing that. Everyone, whether you kept it as the individual wall hangings or you turn it to ladder quilt, it looks awesome. Thank you for sharing. Now, if you are looking for that, it's not too late to get it. We actually have a bundle put together for you that includes the book and CD, the embellishment kit, and the background quilting files. So we'll put a link in the notes for that. You can also find the book and embellishment kit at stores, as well as fabric kits at stores. But if you're looking for just this bundle, you might be interested in finding that at kimberbell.com. And we'll put a link in the notes. All right. Okay, so let's go on to some background quilting, some brand new background quilting. This first one I'm going to show you, I think the folks out there, all you folks, all y'all are going to be going, yes, I'm so happy. Because even just this last week, I saw someone, and now I can't remember your name, but she posted on the Kimberbellas and Fellas page that she wanted to, she was hoping for large background quilting of snowflakes. Guess what? They had that in the works and it's now available. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Large scale quilting, guys. I know you love it. There it is for you. So whoever it was that was asking for that, your wish is our command, right? So beautiful design. Yes, lots of large scale quilting, background quilting designs, all the quilting designs coming very, very soon. They just continue to roll out. And let me tell you, I walked through our product development room yesterday, and I was looking at all the new stuff that they have been, feverishly working on. And I saw quite a few of the new large-scale background quilting designs. You guys, I'm telling you, just when you think it can't get any better, they do it again and again and again. Awesome stuff from that background quilting team. So check it out. It's the snowflake, but would you like a really cute Christmas border? You guys are going to die when you see this. How about Santa's clothes on a clothesline? Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. So you see in the 1 and 2 inch sizes right over here, it says ho, ho, ho with a little sleigh. But over here, you got the clothesline, and you got Santa's hat and his belt and his socks and his jacket and his mittens and his pants. Even his suspenders. Do you see that along the bottom there? You can't see the full image right there, but even his little suspenders. I thought that was so darn cute and clever. Check it out when you get a chance. Kimberbell.com. We'll put a link in the notes. All right. We have a new deal of the week. Of course, we don't have many of these left. So if you're interested in saving almost 50%, I believe, on this the Bumblebee tape dispenser, it's now available. So this is available. It starts on Mondays and then it's until the end of the week, or of course until it runs out. I checked with our team today and they said, yeah, we've got a couple of dozen left. So if you're interested in getting that for, I think only $12.99, something like that, it is there for you. And you know what? You can never have too many paper tape dispensers. Am I right? We love our paper tape here at Kimberbell, and I know you guys too. And to have a nice chunky thin holder for it that's nice and weighted and it fits the tape perfectly, the width of the tape is really nice. In fact, I've got 5 of them at my house because I want them at all the machines and on my cutting table and all the places. And then a backup just in case. I'm telling you, I love the tape dispensers. So if you have not gotten the yellow bumblebee one yet, look how stinking cute that is. You got to have it. And now is the time to get it for a really great price since it's been around for a few years now. So we'll put a link in the notes. All right. Susan says, the large quilting designs must have been made just for me. Absolutely. Maybe you were the one that was asking for the snowflake, the large snowflake. Awesome. Kim says, I would love to see that blue paper dispenser come back. Oh, yeah. I'm looking to see where mine is. Are you talking about, let me see. Are you talking about this one? That one's a cute one. There was also a striped one. They're just all so fun. You got to have them. Just like, I mean, let's think about this, guys. You know how many people buy those like Stanley mugs and every time a new color comes out, they just got to have it? Hey, just like the Stanley mug, you can never have enough Kimberbell paper tape dispensers, right? So grab that yellow one while you can at a really, really great price. All right. Let's see. Diane said, I love mine. I have one at each sewing machine. I also use it to hold material while cutting. I love that idea. Thanks, Diane. All right. Now, one other special deal of the week. We do a deal of the week on Mondays, but then on Wednesdays, we often will bundle up something or just create a digital deal on something that's pretty old. And but while it might be old, it's still good, right? It still has really stinking cute designs. Well, today's deal is starting today and it goes through Sunday. So it's only good through this Sunday, but you're going to want to get it because you can't believe what it is. It is Jingle All the Way. This was, I think I want to say the very first large, yeah, I'm almost positive. It was our very first large quilt with a whole lot of embellishments and dimension to it. But not only can you make this quilt in its full size, but you're also going to be able to make, do you see that? 5 so merry projects for your home. Oh yes, besides the quilt, which is gorgeous, as you can see there. And all the blocks just are too cute. Here are a few up-close samples. Think about those blocks as individual designs, right? If you're thinking to yourself, well, there is no way I'm going to have a quilt done this year, that's okay. Christmas will come again. Next year. And in the meantime, you could take these cute individual blocks and make them onto tea towels or aprons or you name it, right? Or maybe a little mini table runner. I want you to look. Let me see if I can point to it. Top left corner. Do you see the gingerbread? That is a gingerbread inside an actual little snow globe. I'm dying over that one. It is so cute. How about this one? The little houses with the dimensional lights on it. And if you can see, boy, this picture doesn't show it very well, but look at the door. There is a wreath on that door, and that wreath is fringed. It's so cute. Oh, okay. So not only, like I said, do you get the quilt, but you get 5 projects. I think one of them is a bench pillow. One is a table runner. One is I think it's just a single pillow, if I remember right. And then one is a wall hanging. You guys, this is a great, great deal. I think it's under $40, maybe like 39, something like that. And look at all the stuff you're going to get. Oh, and this image, this comes from the quilt, but oh my gosh, how cute would this be? It says just a little something for your mistletoes. And that's a dimensional tag that we added on top of that present. But what if you put together like a little pedicure set for someone for Christmas, and you put it maybe in a little bag or a little basket, and it had the nail polish and the cuticle and all the things, maybe some slippers in there, and you added that cute little embroidered tag that says just a little something for your mistletoes. Cute idea alert. Okay, so watch for that. Again, that deal is only good, and it's a screaming one, today through this Sunday. All right, okay, there you go, your deals of the week. Next, did you miss last week's reveal? Well, not necessarily reveal, because it was more of a celebration of the launch of Punch Needle. Okay, so last Friday, let's see, Cassie and I talked about in more detail these punch needle projects and what you can come to expect with them and what's included and all the things. I gave you some tips for it and that kind of thing. Have you ordered your kits yet? Those kits are limited in quantity, so you want to make sure and get those ordered. I know several people who have personally said to me that they were buying them for all the ladies in their life to do on Thanksgiving Day, or maybe the day after Thanksgiving. We talked about that last week too, but I thought, what a fun idea that they're all going to gather together like we did in the old days of gathering around for a quilting bee, but instead we're punching. Well, I also, on last Friday's show with Cassie, and by the way, it's not too late to watch it, but I also wanted to share with you and show you and maybe even prove, right, that anybody can do this. And it doesn't matter your age and it doesn't matter your experience, that you can do this. So if you watch the show, you know what I'm about to talk about. So I asked 3 people from Kimberbell or related to Kimberbell if they would come on, and literally 5 minutes, you guys, 5 minutes before the show started, I started showing them how to do punch needle. And then throughout the episode, we would talk to these 3. I'll show you a picture here in just a minute. We would talk to them and ask how it was going. You guys, I was blown away because one of them was my husband. That's Ryan. You know Ryan. You've seen him probably on other videos every now and then and stuff. But when I tell you that he had 0 experience with punch needle, I'm not kidding, my friends. He never has done punch needle, and with all the time that I've spent on punch needle, he likes to like sit and visit with me while I'm doing it. But every time I've said, do you want to try? He's like, no, you got it. You got it. Well, this time I said, no, you're going to try it for the first time on live TV. And he did. And you guys, I was so darn proud of him. Didn't he do a great job? And look at this. He was working on the truck. This is kind of like halfway through the show. And I could not believe it. In fact, I was thinking, Ryan, if you can just do the tree alone, we will be good, just the tree. Oh no, you guys, look, I'm so proud. I'm a proud mama. Okay. Proud wife, I should say. But look how darling his truck turned out. And you know what was really cute? He made it for his mom. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. So he did it. He's 52 years old, a man, and he has never done this kind of thing before. So that was one type of proof, right? But what about my other friend from Kimberbell? She works at Kimberbell. This is Eileen. And Eileen, I promise I won't tell your age, but she told me, isn't she gorgeous though? Oh my gosh, love Eileen. Everyone loves Eileen at Kimberbell. But she she did punch needle, and I said, now, have you done it before? She goes, you know what? I did it probably, well, she said years ago. And then she said it was probably in her 20s that she did it. So she hasn't done it for a little while. And so this was pretty darn new to her too. And she did it. And take a look. This isn't hers because I let her take that one home. But let me show you an example of what she did. Let me pull it out here. Right here. She worked on Christmas morning, and you can see the little button embellishments here and the little ornament buttons and all the things. That's a good seller going on right now. And that's what Eileen worked on. So she had a great experience. But you know who I think stole the show? I think you're going to guess it. Little London. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is a little screenshot of Little London as she was working on her punch needle project. Let me show you. Again, I let her just take that home to finish, but this is what it looks like. This is called Gift the Season. How cute would it be to like write a family's name on the wooden tag? I think that would be darling for their home. The Christopherson family, to the Christopherson family. I think that'd be really fun if you're looking for a quick gift to give your family members. But anyway, this was the one that London, the design that London worked on. And let me tell you, she was so proud. Oh my gosh, it was heartwarming, you guys. It was so fun to see her at it. And here's another picture as she was getting even further into her project. Does that smile say everything to you? Yeah, it does for me. And when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Having like Eileen with her right there too also goes to show that it's so perfect to do together despite our age differences, right? So if you're like a grandmother and you have grandsons and granddaughters who might be interested in something like this, do it with them and experience the joy of creativity together, right? Now, if I remember right, I think London is 9 or 10 years old. I think 10. And so I said, so London, do you think, kids your age would want to do this and would like to do it? And she goes, oh, yes. And she had the cutest answer. You've got to go back and watch the video. We'll put a link in the notes. But she had the cutest darn answer about that. She's just so mature for her age. I don't know, like, Andrew, where does she get this from? She's a darling little girl. But the other thing that made me so happy about after that event was that afterwards, you see all the lights and the cameras going on. There's her dad in the background. She stood there. We're cleaning things up after the show. And the whole time she could not get her eyes off of this project. She kept wanting to go, go, go. Is that the cutest thing ever? Little London, we love you here at Kimberbell. I know so many out there love her too. And Jackie, you're on to something, I think. She says, I love London. We need to have a London segment on doing machine embroidery. There's nothing more that London would love than probably to do that. So you know what? I think we can make something like that happen. She does love her machine embroidery. Her dad has taught her a whole lot because he is our camera guy. He's our videographer and does amazing work here at Kimberbell. And because of that, she has also learned, and she is just a doll. So anyway, that was last Friday's episode. I would love for you to take a moment to watch it if you missed it, because there are some good tips in there and you get to see everything really nice and up close. But as part of that episode, we did a whole lot of giveaways on these Kimberbell bags that we stuffed full of Kimberbell stuff to give away. And I said, you know what? We got to keep some of those aside so that people who might watch it later, you can't join live all the time, and watched it days later or in the evening, can still enter the giveaway. So there was another 3 chances to win, and that was to either post on YouTube, or I think the other one was Facebook. YouTube, Facebook. Yeah. And then also, if you have signed up for our text messaging, SMS messaging, text messaging, then you were also entered. So these are the 3 winners I promised I would announce today, who won that gift bag. And then you can just please reach out to our team, our social media team, and they will get that on their way. So from Facebook, congratulations to Patricia Weathers. Patricia Weathers, congratulations. From YouTube, we have someone called Crafting on a Dime with Shay Shay. Okay, and from text messaging is Charlotte Anderson. So congratulations, you 3, for winning those Kimberbell bags. Okay, but again, don't forget to watch that episode if you haven't yet, because it was kind of fun. And it is really fun to see the progress that those 3 made throughout the hour show, and to hear about their experience. So I'd love for you to watch. Now, one other thing before I forget, I wanted to mention this last week too, is that Jenny from Kimberbell, she writes amazing content for us. And one of the areas that she writes in, of course, is on the blog. And so she wrote a really good blog post about punch needle, why punch needle, and just some other thoughts on it, and shows some really great images as well. So we'll put a link to Jenny's blog. Yeah, Cindy says, Jenny from the blog. Yeah, you know what I say, Jenny from the blog. She wrote a really good one a couple of weeks ago. I would love for you to go over there and take a look, read it. And then while you're there, leave a comment, because she loves it and we love it. We love to read your comments. So we'll put that link in the notes. Okay, so next, stay with me to the end, because I have another really fun giveaway sponsored by Me Time. Me Time. Because today I get to introduce you to one of the sweetest, most kind people you will ever meet. It has been an absolute pleasure to get to know Jessica from Kimberbell and Me Time. Jessica, how are you?
Hi, Kim. It's so good to see you. Thanks for your
You
sweet
too.
words.
Okay, gorgeous backdrop there. I'm
Thank
loving
you.
your wallpaper.
Thank you.
That is beautiful. Everyone say hi to Jessica. She is a product manager here at Kimberbell. And Jessica, tell everyone, what does that mean? And what is it that you oversee? And maybe a little interesting fact or two about you.
So, product manager takes an idea for a project and walks it through the whole process of coming up with all the materials to use and how we want it to look, and working with the digitizers to stitch it out so it looks perfect for you when you stitch it at home.
Yeah.
And then we get to order all of that stuff and make sure it comes ready to go.
Yeah. You have a massive job. There is a lot resting on a product manager's shoulders, because they are seeing this product go from A to Z, and you can imagine the amount of work that is.
It is a lot of work. There's a
yeah.
lot of moving pieces and a lot of things to juggle in the air. Yes.
Yes. And pivoting, if things aren't going right, or just a lot of choices that always have to be made. It's amazing what you guys do. And in particular, Jessica is the product manager over Collectible Christmas that we're going to be talking about today. So, but I forgot to get a little interesting fact about you. Is there a little tidbit you want to share with all of us?
So you mentioned my wallpaper. I have a degree in interior design, and I've been doing that for the last little bit, and then moved over to Kimberbell. So that's a fun fact about me.
That is a fun fact, and what a talent that is. And I'm so glad she has that talent, because she brings that talent and that experience to Kimberbell and Me Time, and we are so very, very grateful. Yeah, Ryan says, let's pull this up. Jessica is awesome. Our product managers go all in on making the products they oversee turn out amazing. Yeah. Absolutely, that is true. Okay, so we are talking Collectible Christmas today. Before you go any further into it, let's well, okay, let's do this first. Tell us kind of an overview. What does Collectible Christmas mean? And then I'm going to show the little video on what this next year's Collectible Christmas project is going to be. Go ahead.
So Collectible Christmas is a subscription. So you subscribe to it, and every month you get a piece of a project. And by the time you are in a year, you have a collection of, excuse me, of a beautiful display. Our first one was a holiday village, and our next one was the tree skirt, and then this one is Return to Bethlehem.
Okay.
So each month you will make a part of that collection.
It's absolutely stunning, my friends. I am so happy. I'm sure, Jessica, you are so happy to
Yes.
finally have this out as well. I'm going to show just a couple of images and then we'll show the video. Is that gorgeous or what? And there, Jessica, you didn't know you were going to be a model when you joined Kimberbell either, but you look great. And isn't it gorgeous? She's got it on the mantle there. We're going to show you a few other ways to display it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and show you a little more up-close look at Return to Bethlehem, this next year's Collectible Christmas project from Kimberbell and Me Time. Wow. Ooh, that just makes me happy. Makes me so happy.
Gorgeous.
It's
yes.
Gorgeous. You guys, like, honestly, as we always say, pictures, video, it doesn't do it justice. But when you start to see them in person and make them, you're going to be blown away by all the things with it. Cindy asked a good question. She says, do the little extras like trees, potted plants come with the kit?
Yes, the trees and the little tiny terracotta pots will come in the kits.
I've got a few images of those as well. Let's see. Here's an image of an example of one of the kits that would come. Like, they're coming every month, and everything you need to make this is going to be in that kit, which is really nice. I mean, look at all the stuff that's in there, right, Jessica?
Right. All the materials, the accessories, the paper tape to help you make the project. Yes.
Yeah. You can see a little palm tree there in the back and the little terracotta pot. Those are included as well on different months, right?
Right.
Look at that. It's so cute.
Really
it's so
adorable.
Pretty.
Yes.
It's absolutely adorable. I'm going to pull up. Jessica gave me some of these well, she gave me the whole collection. Can I just keep it, Jessica?
Sure.
You don't mind, right? No, I'm going to make them, of course. But look at, let me pull some of these out, guys. Unbelievable. I mean, the detail on these things. Look at
that metallic gold fringe on there.
It is metallic, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
That's absolutely gorgeous.
And I love the stonework on the top of that building.
Look at
that. Such dimension.
And the flat roof.
Mm-hmm.
What is that, cork?
It is cork. Yeah.
Ooh, I love it. Now, if I tried myself to find, I'm just going to keep showing you a few of these up close here. If I tried to find just the right materials and just the right coloring and all the cork and all the, everything, you name it, if I tried to do that on my own, I would probably give up. Right? It was a lot of collecting and seeing, what colors worked well together and what would give it the look that you were going after, right?
Right. Yes. It took a lot of hunting on our part to find all of these amazing materials.
Yeah, because it's not like it's just from one fabric manufacturer, is it?
No. There's
How
lots of
many different fabric lines would you say that you got them from?
they're on the Far East panel. There are so many fabric lines represented there. There's
Look at that, even on the
lots.
back.
And leather and cork and chiffon.
Oh, look at this. That is absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm going to put myself here on the screen for just a minute so you can see this. And I want you to talk about that. Let me see if I can do this correctly. Okay, there we go. Okay, what are we seeing here, Jessica?
So we call this a trifold. So we create hinges with leather and with dowels, and then that will stand up on its own to display.
Oh my gosh.
And all of that is done in the hoop, and you just thread that dowel through those leather hinges and it will stand up.
That is so darn clever. When I saw that alone, I was blown away. I thought, okay, how are you going to get these to stand? You know, do you have to put a little something on the back? No. And you don't have to weight it down. You guys came up with this trifold idea, which was brilliant, right? Let's look at another one. Oh, look at this.
This is the Bethlehem side. And look at the brickwork on that.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Makes it pop and gives so much dimension.
That is fabric, and then you stitched the brick, right?
Correct. Fabric and the stitching on top, and that makes those bricks pop.
I mean, honestly, like when I am looking at the mortar between these bricks, I mean, it truly looks like a brick wall, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Oh
that's one of my favorite details about the project.
Wow, unbelievable!
The stones and the door on that building made of cork.
Yes, and then how about this cork door?
The cork door, and I love that tree.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so that is also on hinges. Let's look at some of the other ones that are on hinges because it is really just the coolest idea. Look at the wise men.
This is the wise men or the magi. Yeah.
Yes.
That camel has been one of my favorite ones.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Look at the detail. I've got a really great picture of this detail that I'm going to show you here in a minute. But look at that. Unbelievable.
Metallic gold thread.
Oh, the felts are in there, right? Some of it's velveteen. Some of it's mylar. I mean, really stunning stuff. And again, because of those hinges, isn't that the most, if you think that is the most clever thing, let us know in the comments. I'm blown away by that technique alone, that's how we can get all of this to stand. I think that is so, so cool. Okay, here's another one. Let's look at the shepherd here. Oh,
look at this shepherd boy. I just love him and his sweet little sheep.
Oh my gosh. Yes. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Oh my goodness. That is cool. And so by having that, you're seeing all of these layering like dimensions, right? So it's not just like one flat panel of a scene. It's got the layering effects. Let me pull up another image here so you can see that once again. But do you see how things are, you've got your backdrops, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. Then you've got your buildings. Then you've got the manger. I mean, everything. Let me pull up a few images as well of all of this. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? There is no way I could find without spending a whole lot of money, because any little piece you're going to have to buy like a quarter yard or a fat quarter of or something if you were to try to find this yourself. But you
Right.
give us just the right amounts, so it actually ends up being less expensive than if you were trying to source all these things yourself, time and money wise. Absolutely amazing stuff. Here's
Then
a
it gets
few.
delivered to you right to your door, and you can
Yes, it
sit down and stitch.
does.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. In fact, I've got some images of that. Here's Jessica getting her collectible Christmas delivery. I love that picture. And then that means all of this stuff that was in that particular month, you can go straight to your embroidery machine and just start stitching. You've got everything that you need for that.
Right.
Wow, this is amazing. Look at this. There's some up close of that stone. Ooh, here's that other brick wall there. Isn't that something else, you guys? Absolutely amazing. Wow. The richness of the colors, like these jewel tones, is absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
It is beautiful, yes. Different
Wow.
than our Christmas red and greens, the jewel tones. It's just so beautiful. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole new look and feel for sure. Okay, let's talk about, oh, well, of course, the Holy Family right there. Look at that.
So we make the stable, and then we stitch the Holy Family. And there's a little stand that the Holy Family, that will come in your kit, so you can stand up the Holy Family.
Oh, sure. Okay, I see that.
And then you have the star that's attached to the stable.
Yeah. Beautiful. Let me show you that in person. Another thing that I love, oh, look at that. It's attached with some wire. That's clever. And then you've got the stable here. One of the things I love, oh, look at the cork, you guys. Look at the cork. And then that roof. But I love that you're using like this sheer, like, what would it be? Like net?
The chiffon.
Chiffon. Okay, thank you. Better word for it. Chiffon there, because a lot of these buildings have that chiffon. Yes, they do, even in the windows, so that you truly can light these up, right?
Yes, you can put fairy lights inside of it or behind the stable, so the fairy lights show through that back.
Wow. Okay, I'm wondering if I've got any pictures of the lights through it. It's so beautiful. I honestly, every one I look at, it just gets better and better. Now, another really cool thing about this, and this is actually why having it as a doorstep delivery was so important to us, is because you're going to get these specially made, what do you call these? Hangers, holders?
We call them a panel stand.
A panel stand, okay.
Which we designed custom to fit this exactly.
Yeah, this was not something that was out there already. This is something that I think, Jessica, didn't you have a big hand in that? You created that, didn't you?
Yes, I was able to. We talked through what we wanted it to look like. I drew it out, and we sent it to a manufacturer in China, and they built it for us.
We were able to build this. Amazing. Isn't that cool? And it is solid. It is heavy. The wood base is gorgeous. It's got this beautiful wood base. It's nice. That's also nice and heavy. But you get 3 of these because there are 3 different panels. Do you want to talk about that?
Right. So the first one you get is the pastoral panel with the angel and the shepherds. And then we have the Bethlehem side.
Okay.
And we have the Far East panel.
Okay. So
you'll get a pre-printed panel with the stars and the hill, the green hill. And then you'll get background quilting to go on those. And then you'll do the applique on that panel.
Look at the background quilting on that. That's beautiful. It's got little stars in it. I mean, the leather, here's a glitter leather too that we love. Unbelievable. So this is, a lot of people have said, why isn't there a digital version? And this is why. This cannot be recreated. at all. I mean, very easily, right?
Right.
And so we want to give you the best possible experience with this and give you all the right materials to make it just perfect. To go with your, your entire set. But I love this scene. Let's go ahead and look at a few pictures of that once again. So now that you know about the background panels, like she said, there's some printing on those panels, and then you're adding more applique designs and different things to it just to make it really pop. But okay, do you see how those panels are working so beautifully in the background there? Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Let's see. Another thing I want to share real quick. Cindy, I think it was, asked about the little trees, the palm trees, and the pots. Let me pull those out. You get them in all different sizes. Oh, here's Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus. And you, like she said, you're going to get this little stand for it to stand up with. But here's some of those palm trees that will also go in there. I love that you've included all of this because, again, where am I going to go find this stuff that's like the perfect sizing, the perfect dimensions, that will be to scale with these projects, right?
Right.
Look at these pots. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's
Which
cute.
is wonderful, aren't they? Yes.
Look at that. Look at that. They're like little clay pots. Look at this one. So
And the
cute.
details on those pots.
Yeah, and details. Yes. Look at that. Amazing. Again, I would not even have a clue on where to start with getting these kinds of things. So you've done the work for us, and we are so grateful for that, right? What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Kathy says, me time is making all time me time. Isn't that the truth?
You deserve it.
Yeah, there's so you deserve it. That's right. You deserve that me time. Kim says the panels are beautiful. Absolutely. Okay, I love this comment, and this resonates with so many of us out there, including myself. Deborah says, I love that it is once a month. That way I'm not overwhelmed with the whole thing. Do you want to tell us about that?
I completely agree. You just do one month at a time. You start it in November, and by next October, November, you'll have it all done and ready to go for next Christmas.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And that's what Collectible Christmas has all been about. You're getting that one portion a month. It doesn't feel overwhelming. It feels very doable, right? Right. And it's just a little bit. So by the end, it's this beautiful collection like this. And Return to Bethlehem is just one of those that it's going to be, I believe it's going to be an heirloom piece for so many people out there who are going to want to pass this down from generation to generation. Don't you think?
We hope so, yes. It's beautiful. And people collect nativities. I think definitely it fits in with the collection and Christmas. And
yeah, add it to your collection.
We've had lots of comments that people want to make more than one for their families.
Yeah.
Gift it.
Oh my God. Yes. Joy says, I will be displaying them in my sewing room as I complete them. I love that idea.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait till the very end of the year, right? Yes, that's a great idea. Okay, Doris, she's asking a very good question. Is there a link here to sign up? How does one sign up for something like this?
Go to our website, metimedelivered.com, and you can subscribe there.
Okay.
And our great social media team, I'm sure they'll put a link for you to click
on. I think they do have a link. Oh, it looks like they just posted, learn more about Return to Bethlehem Collectible Christmas project here. And there's an exact link that will take you right there. It's absolutely gorgeous in every way. My hat is off to you.
And I'm so glad you like it.
Oh, it's really phenomenal. It's something you should be so proud of yourself, your team. I'm proud of the team behind the scenes too that has made this happen. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. It's just awesome.
It is. We
Just
have many, many talented people that work at Kimberbell that helped make this project what it is. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Let me show you a few more images up close. Again, oh, look at him. He
He's
is
so
just the
sweet with his
sweetest can
sheep.
be. Holding the little sheep. How about this one? Oh my gosh.
Magi.
That
He's gorgeous.
that robe is velveteen, if I remember. Yes. Or is it felt or velveteen? One of them. It's beautiful. It's velveteen. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, beautiful. And the details, the embroidery details on it, just wow, make it pop. Look at that. I can see why the camel's like your favorite.
Yeah.
And here's an up close again of the little embroidery details. Absolutely beautiful. Now, if you're thinking, well, I'm not sure if I want to put it on a mantle. I might not have space on the mantle. I used to, I still do. I have a coffee table and I will put those things on a coffee table. But also I love that you guys showed this on a shelving unit. Let's look at what that looks like.
Yeah.
That's
So we just broke
beautiful.
up the pieces and put a few on each shelf. So you can use that on a bookshelf.
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. So if you don't have like a wide area where you want to spread that apart, breaking it down into those 3 scenes is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Now, to get just the right colors of thread, I probably don't have those colors of thread either. They're the threads that are going to match perfectly with, the plums and the taupes and the navies and the greens and you name it. There's a thread kit also available, right?
Yes, that's
Tell us
available for
about that.
purchase. Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
Those colors, those jewel tones.
Yes. And how can they purchase this?
They can purchase it at the shop at metimedelivered.com.
Okay. And anyone can go there and I think shop is at the top of metimedelivered.com. Go there and
you have an account set up to shop, but
okay. But you don't have to be a subscriber necessarily.
You don't have to be just a subscriber, no.
Okay, great. So it's not too late to get in on Collectible Christmas, you're saying.
Right.
When is the first month going to be sent to them?
So the billing happens on the 10th of every month. And so we did that on Sunday, and then we're shipping out to subscribers now. But if you subscribe now, you'll still get this first panel, the pastoral panel. And then every month on the 10th, it'll bill you, and then we'll send that out to you.
That's fantastic, you guys. I'm so, so happy about this whole thing. Now, one other thing that we cannot forget to mention, because this is pretty darn cool, is this star. Tell us about this.
So this is a free download. This is like the star that's on the stable, and we provided a free download, so you can go to metimedelivered.com and download this, and we made it into a garland.
That's beautiful. I love that. It's just,
it's so pretty.
It's simple and elegant, and the gold and the wood and the green just make it just really, really a beautiful scene there on the mantle. But think about, you could put those stars anywhere. Oh, look, you even use some gold beads to string that along.
Or I was thinking about putting that on a package. A gift topper.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so how can they find that free download?
So that's at metimedelivered.com as well.
Okay, great.
Download that and it'll be in your library.
Are you loving this like I am? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Jessica, for being my guest today. I couldn't wait to have you come on and talk about it, and so that we could really get up close and personal with these things. And I think it's the details, isn't it? It's the details that really just set it apart from anything else out there.
We worked really hard on all those details. Yes. I'm proud of those.
Yeah. Yes, you did. Well, thank you for being my guest. But before we go, we do have a giveaway and a couple of final announcements. But we do have a giveaway sponsored by MeTime. Tell everyone what they could win.
So we have this really fun pack of fabric. bundle
Yes,
with
look at
reds and greens. Look how pretty those are.
that is gorgeous. I'm gonna
Mhm.
put this up close again here. Look at this. Okay, beautiful.
Beautiful fabrics.
Oh my gosh, that is
Just to get
gorgeous.
you in the mood for Christmas.
Yes, okay, I love it. Oh, I love that green. That is
Mhm.
gorgeous. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's a fun shade of like pinkish red. Look at that. Okay,
Right.
so cute. So this is a bundle of fabric as
Mhm.
well as
And some medium cutaway stabilizer, which you'll need for your
okay,
panels. So you'll be ready
awesome.
to get stitching.
That's fantastic. Okay, so someone's going to win this. You will be announced this Friday morning, as we do on Facebook, so that if you win, we'll let you know. But it will be announced Friday morning, so that those who couldn't catch this live can still get in on it. All you have to do is on this post, wherever you're seeing this video, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook, make a comment in the notes that let's see, tell us what your favorite part of Collectible Christmas is, or of Return to Bethlehem. Let's do that. What was your favorite part of Return to Bethlehem? Was it a specific scene? Was it the buildings? Was it the techniques that were used? Was it the gorgeous fabrics? What really resonated with you when you saw Return to Bethlehem? Let us know in the comments, and someone's going to win that fabric bundle. That's pretty awesome. Lots of people are saying the camel,
Mhm.
Jessica. They're agreeing with you.
Good, good.
Yes, and the
The
panels,
buildings, the hinges.
the
Yeah.
hinges, I'm telling you. Yeah, as far as technique goes, that would be like my favorite right there, because I love how that rotates. But I also am loving these really chunky, solid, well-made little stands too for the panels pieces. It's pretty awesome. Lots of people saying the panels and the stands, the animals, all the details, all the shimmering details for sure. Michelle says, I love the fabric with the shimmer and the metallic thread details. They just pop. Yeah, Michelle, I couldn't agree with you more. They sure do. All right. Well, thanks again, Jessica. Everyone say goodbye to Jessica. And if you have ideas for Jessica for future projects, let her know, because
Yes, please.
she
Let
is
us know
one
what
of
you
our
want.
many amazing product managers at Kimberbell. We've got a whole team of them that focus on different things, and we'll take all your ideas. We'll take all your comments back to the team, and see what we can make happen for the future, right?
Yes, we always love good ideas.
Yeah. Thanks, Jessica.
Thanks,
Take
Kim.
care. Bye-bye. Okay. Are you so excited? Oh my gosh, it's not too late. It's not too late. Again, one of these things is subscriptions are also limited, because we can only bring so many of those materials in. We don't want to have so many that we're sitting on them, so we bring in just enough. And if you would like to get in on Collectible Christmas and have it sent to you starting now, it sounds like you can do that. Let's go ahead and put another link. My team, Kimberbell team, put another link here in the notes so that people can click on it, learn more about it, all the info, all the deets, and then subscribe if you wish to do that. All right. And don't forget the coordinating thread kit. Yeah, those were some stunning colors, weren't they? And they work perfectly with Collectible Christmas. So anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. As we close, I just wanted to mention real quick, I often get asked, how did Kimberbell start? Where did Kimberbell get its name? How did it start? What kinds of advice would you give to someone who is just starting a business, or who's just trying to learn a new hobby? Or what is your favorite Kimberbell project you guys have ever worked on? I've got all the details in a brand new interview with Missouri Star. You notice that's Misty from Missouri Star, my friend there. And we had a good time talking about all the things. And so I would love for you to join that video. It's over on Missouri Star's Facebook page, but it's called Homespun, episode 23. And we talk about all those things and a whole lot more. But I'll tell you, here's my little teaser for you. What am I showing there with my hands? What am I doing there? Well, I am telling you the story behind why I believe that a quilt is one and done. Check. I have a really hard time. If you're like me, I have a really hard time making a quilt project more than one time. And because I just want to move on to the new stuff, right? And because of that experience, I actually landed on a product line that is our best selling product line perhaps that we've ever done. And I share that story with Misty. So if you want to know what that's all about and a whole lot more, you can go over and see that. Hey, and if you go and watch it, would you leave a comment over there? Because I will be reading the comments. I would love to hear from you and hear what you think. So when you get a chance, check that out over on Missouri Star's YouTube channel. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. And thank you for joining me and Jessica, I should say. It was a great time with y'all. Appreciate your comments, appreciate your feedback, appreciate your support and your kindness. So very grateful for all of it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart and from everyone on our team. On behalf of our team, thank you. Thank you. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Keep doing what you love and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye.